Canada needed new fighter jets. The aging CF-18s, relics of the 1970s, were overdue for retirement. After endless debate, the government chose the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, futuristic, expensive, and American. 88 jets were planned, with the first 16 already on order. It seemed settled. But buying a fighter jet isn't like buying a car. This was a multi-billion-dollar, decades-long commitment. The US, as the senior partner, had its own terms that quickly turned a simple purchase into a national crisis. The price tag: over $27 billion up front, with lifetime costs soaring past $50 billion, most of it flowing to US corporations. Military leaders argued the F-35 was essential for working with American allies, but the public barely noticed, until things changed. In March 2025, Prime Minister Carney, rattled by blunt US pressure, ordered a full review of the F-35 deal. Suddenly, Canadians were asking, are we trading our sovereignty for a fleet of American jets? The debate was no longer about technology. It was about national identity. The stage was set for a showdown. What began as a routine procurement had become a test of Canada's independence. International friendship is built on trust, not threats. But in 2025, US Ambassador Pete Hoekstra took a different approach. He warned that if Canada ditched the F-35, the entire NORAD alliance could be at risk, a not-so-veiled threat. The message, buy our jets, or your security is in jeopardy. Canadians were outraged. This wasn't negotiation, it was bullying. Hoekstra escalated, linking the F-35 deal to trade talks, threatening Canada's economic future if Ottawa walked away. The American strategy backfired, sparking a backlash and turning a quiet procurement into a global diplomatic incident. The debate shifted. It was no longer about which jet was better, but whether Canada would let itself be pushed around. Critics warned that if the US could use this leverage now, what would stop them in the future? The F-35 became a symbol, not of military might, but of American control. The world watched as Canada faced a stark choice: comply or stand up to its powerful neighbor. The F-35 was no longer just a plane, it was a test of national will. Would Canada blink? The answer would define the relationship for years to come. As tensions peaked, Sweden's Saab saw an opportunity. They offered Canada the Gripen, a jet but also a new kind of partnership. No threats, no ultimatums, just an open hand. Swedish Deputy PM Ebba Busch declared, "We do not threaten our way into a deal, we stand here with open arms." The Gripen offer wasn't just about hardware, it was about respect, technology transfer, and jobs for Canadians. Saab proposed building jets in Canada, giving Ottawa real control and a stake in its own defense industry. The Swedes reframed the debate. This wasn't betrayal of an ally, but a chance for true independence. For a country feeling cornered, the Swedish approach was a breath of fresh air. On paper, the F-35 is cutting edge. In reality, it comes with strings attached. Canada wouldn't truly own its jets. The US controls the global supply chain, every spare part, every repair. If Washington says no, Canada's fleet could be grounded overnight. The software? Locked down. Every update, every upgrade must be approved and installed by the US. Canada can't adapt the jets for its own needs without American permission. Even the hangars must meet US standards, causing costly delays and redesigns. The F-35 isn't just a purchase, it's a surrender of operational independence. The Pentagon holds a virtual kill switch over Canada's Air Force. This isn't partnership, it's dependency. The more you look, the clearer it becomes. The F-35 is a golden cage. For a country that values sovereignty, that's a steep price. Is advanced technology worth losing control? That's the real question. These aren't just theoretical fears. Denmark learned the hard way. In 2025, the US diverted F-35 spare parts from Denmark to Israel, without warning, without consent. Danish protests were ignored. Their jets sat idle while American priorities prevailed. The message was clear: US interests come first, even for allies. For Canada, the lesson was chilling. In a crisis, could its own F-35s be grounded by a foreign decision? The Danish experience turned abstract worries into concrete risks. The golden handcuffs were real and tightening. For Canadian officials, it was a wake-up call. Could Canada trust its defense to a partner who could change the rules at any moment? The Swedish Gripen offered something radically different: autonomy. Saab's proposal gave Canada full access to source codes, meaning Canadian engineers could adapt the jets as needed, no foreign permission required. The deal included technology transfer and local assembly, creating thousands of Canadian jobs and a homegrown aerospace industry. Maintenance dollars would stay in Canada, not flow south. Most importantly, the Swedes treated Canada as an equal, not a client. No threats, no strings, just partnership. The Gripen wasn't just a jet, it was a declaration of independence. It offered Canada control, flexibility, and respect. For a nation wary of foreign leverage, it was a compelling alternative. The choice was about more than hardware. It was about who holds the keys. December 20th, 2025. Canada stands at a crossroads. What began as a routine purchase is now a defining moment. The F-35 offers status quo and American approval, but at the cost of autonomy. The Gripen promises jobs, control, and sovereignty, a bolder, riskier path. The debate is no longer technical, it's existential. Will Canada accept the golden handcuffs, hoping the jailer stays friendly? Or will it choose independence, even if it means standing alone? The world is watching. This decision will echo for decades, shaping Canada's alliances and its identity. Should Ottawa bow to US pressure, or seize the chance to chart its own course? The answer will reveal what kind of nation Canada wants to be. Is Canada ready to choose freedom over fear?